Hi guys, welcome to our channel Shakti Institute of Financial Markets. Today we are going to discuss about the qualities to become a successful trader. Right? I want you to watch the video till the end because I am going to discuss and tell you a lot of important tips so that you can be a successful trader. Right? So we are going to talk about the trading concept. As you know, there are two concepts. One is trading and another one is investment. Investment deals with long term wealth generation, whereas trading deals with generating income on a regular basis, that too on a monthly basis. Right? So, if a person wants to become a trader, a successful trader, then what all qualities he needs to have in him, right, to become a successful trader, and what are the rules he has to follow, right? And moreover, he should be having a lot of passion towards trading. He needs to devote a lot of his time, and he can't do trading with his full-time job, that too from a 10 to 6 job if he is having, then he might not be a successful trader, right? So for trading you need to be very passionate, right? You need to devote time, and you need to learn those skills which are required to become a successful trader, right? So all these concepts we are going to discuss in our today's video. Along with this, I am going to tell you some tips on how to improve your trading also. To run any business in today's life, we need to have certain qualities within ourselves. We need to have certain personality, certain skills. We need to carry some sort of attitude, right? So, a person who does all these things and who incubates all these things in himself becomes a successful businessman, or we can call him as a successful entrepreneur also, right? When we talk about trading, many people take trading as just an entertainment, right? Many people don't take it seriously. They usually see that it's just a thing where to pass the time, or they simply believe that trading is totally on luck. Even many people compare trading with gambling. See, first I want to tell you one thing, like make you very clear about these terms. Gambling is different, trading is different. See, in gambling, what happens? You are going to place a bet totally on luck. For example, you buy a lottery ticket by paying 10 rupees or 100 rupees. And the price amount you are expecting on a lottery ticket might be 1 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees against 10 rupees or 100 rupees which you are investing to buy that lottery ticket. Here it is purely luck basis. You do not have to put any steady there. You do not have to apply your mind in gambling, right? So you are just putting a small amount and expecting a very big amount to come without any efforts. Trading is not a gambling. Say, in trading, you need to first study the market, and you have to predict the market, and you need to do that on certain skills which you need to learn, develop it over a period of time. In trading, what we do? We open an account, we put some amount, we call it as capital, trading capital. On that capital, for example, if you are, we expect some sort of return, small returns. For example, if we have 50,000 in our account, that is our capital, on that, on a day basis, we expect at least 1%, 2% of our capital. We are not expecting 1 time or 2 time of our capital. That is not possible. That is possible only in gambling. In trading, in against 50,000 rupees, we are expecting 500 or 1000 rupees as a return on the investment. And to earn that 500 or 1000 rupees, we need to put lot of efforts. We need to study the markets. We need to see the trend. What is the trend? Which are the gainers and movers in the market? We need to filter the stocks. Then we have to apply our strategy. Right? We have to exit as per our trading plan. See, a lot of things has to be done. So, in this world, many like the ratio of successful traders is very low. Right? Out of 100, only 2 to 3% can be a successful trader. This is the success ratio of a trader. So today we are going to discuss about the qualities of a successful trader. What are the special qualities which a successful like a trader should carry? First thing, a trader should be very passionate towards what he is doing. Towards trading, like he wants to do trading, so he should be passionate towards that, right? Second most important thing is he need to treat trading as a business. As any business you take, to start a business, you need to have some seed capital to be invested. On that capital, you are trying to earn 5% or 10%, whatever return every month, and we call it as an income. To generate an income, you are putting some capital into your account, and your nature of business is trading. You trade stocks. By trading the stocks, buying it at lower level and selling it at higher level, or selling it at higher level and buying it at lower level, you are going to generate income on that capital. So treat it as a business. A person who does this, he can become a successful trader, right? So these are the two important ones. Third one, many people fail to become a trader. Why? First and foremost thing is they don't have the time which has to be devoted for trading. Many people say that, yeah, I can do trading, I can do intraday, right? Intraday can be done only when you have sufficient time to devote in front of your screen, in front of your terminal, right? If you have 10 to 6 job, then it might not be possible for you to take intraday positions. As you know, market will be they open for 5.5 hours, that too 9:15 to 3:30 will be the hours. So you need to devote at least 3 to 4 hours daily in front of the trading terminal. So ask yourself whether you can do that, right? And next thing is you need to be very strong. You need to have a strong willpower to control your emotions and greed. See, many people fail because of this. Control of greed and emotions are not possible by them. Why? Because human nature is like only human wants more. Today, I have planned something. My trading plan is like my risk reward ratio is 1:2, right? And I have planned that I will be trading only like I will be having 2 trades in a day. So I have done 2 trades and both the trades were successful and I have made money. My emotions, if I am not controlling, then market against tempt me to have the third trade, right? So if you do that, then you are violating your trading plan. You are like going against your principles which you have been set it up. This is the first step where a trader is diverted. So you need to meditate yourself. You need to do some yogas and asanas, and you need to bring your emotions, and you need to know how to control your emotions and greed. Then you need to have a trading plan. See, if you don't have a trading plan, if you don't plan strategies in advance before entering a trade, it is like driving a car without a brake, right? Or driving a car or going to a destination without knowing the way. That leads to an accident, disastrous, right? So always you need to plan before you trade. Always use stop losses. Stop losses has to be maintained. Many people tell that using stop losses is a big mistake what they have done, because always their stop losses gets hit and then the market reverses back. See, that does not happen every time, right? That might be because of your like sometimes there might be volatility in the market, and because of that stop losses might be hit. And you need to know how to plan the stop losses also, how to keep the stop losses. There are some tricks and techniques to be followed, right? So that has to be done. Then you need to decide what might be your trade size on the basis of your trading plan. Trade size means how much quantity I have to buy, like how many quantity of shares I have to buy in each trade. That has to be decided in advance. You should never trade more than 10% on any given sector. If you have 1 lakh rupees as your capital, you need not have to you should not put all the amount into one sector. So you need to allocate it to different sectors. You need to, if you are planning 3 trades, then you have to take 3 trades from different 3 sectors. And your risk percentage should not exceed 2 to 5% of your capital. Always maintain it. If you have 1 lakh capital, 5,000 will be your maximum loss, and it should be your stop loss for the whole day. Always trade with risk capital. Money which you can afford to lose means the money which you are ready to lose, you are prepared to lose. Trade with that capital only. That capital should not be required immediately for your emergency needs. Or, like for example, what happens sometimes, people might have kept that money for child's education. Say I have kept like a capital of 2 lakhs for my child education, right? What I will do, I will put that 2 lakh in my trading account and start doing trading on that. And if that capital is lost, it is very hard for me to again build that capital and make it use for my child's education. That should not be done. That capital's goal is like that savings whatever done, it is for my child's education, don't touch it. Whatever amount which you can lose, it should be traded on that capital. And never trade with borrowed money. See, many people what they do, okay, market से अभी हम लोग 2%, 5%, 10% निकाल सकते हैं every month. I am very sure, I am confident. So what I will do, I will borrow money from my brother, sister, or somebody outsider. I will tell him, I can give you 3 to 4% interest every month, right? Because I earn 10% income every month from the stock markets. See, no one in the world can guarantee you that you will make that much. No, never. Markets are not in our hand. Markets are smarter than you, right? You can't time the market. So don't have this, mentally don't have this check paid in your account, in your mind, right? So don't mentally prepare yourself that you are going to earn this much definitely or guaranteed returns from the markets every month. So these are some of the qualities which you need to have to become a successful trader, right? So guys, I hope you understood what are the required qualities for becoming a successful trader. For more such skills and strategies for improvement of your trading, you can enroll our online course on stock market trading and investment. For more details about this course, you can visit our website www.sifmtrainings.com or even WhatsApp or call on our below mentioned numbers, right? Please guys, do not forget to comment, share and subscribe my videos. I'll be back with some more informative and beneficial videos for you. Thank you.